Hi everyone, I'm Suzy Cohen, America's pharmacist, and I love to talk about the medicinal actions of natural medicine, such as frankincense and myrrh. It's very popular at this time of year, and people assume that it's just good for soaps or bath salts or perhaps an aromatizer where I'll show you this. You just put a few drops in with water and it infuses your room. And yeah, all of that is really cool. I'm good with all of that. Obviously, I have it all. And I don't want to underestimate the power of inhaling the volatile oils which come from frankincense and myrrh. These are the essential oils. You can see which I use most frequently. It's frankincense. I love that. So frankincense, let's hover on that for a little bit. It goes by another name, boswellia, because it has a lot of boswellic acids in it. So you'll see it sold as supplements as boswellia, and that's how I will refer to it in this video to teach you more about it. Now, boswellia acts like a drug. It really does. In my world as a pharmacist, and I've been one for 25 years, plus 6 years of school, that's a lot of nerdiness. We know of drugs in the class called COX-2 inhibitors. And these drugs are very popular. One popular one is called Celebrex. And it works by reducing the levels of inflammatory compounds that contribute to pain and heart disease. So when you have a COX-2 inhibitor, you're inhibiting or blocking an enzyme that would otherwise create a lot of pain and inflammation in your body. Well, boswellia does just that, just like Celebrex. It is also a leukotriene inhibitor. The drug for that is singular, and it's used for people with asthma. So you can ask your doctor if using boswellia supplements could be helpful if you have any kind of pain syndrome or asthma. In particular, rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis, because boswellia is known to increase blood flow to the joints. Very helpful. So I couldn't love boswellia anymore. I get it from a local apothecary in Boulder. Called Rebecca's. That's where I go. And it's kind of grainy. I don't know if you can see this, but here, let me put it in my coffee grinder, which I've cleaned out. So there's no coffee in there. So this is frankincense, or boswellia as I've been calling it. I'll give it a little twirl there. And it just makes it just a little bit finer. And you're probably wondering, why do I do that? Well, aside from taking a bath with it and inhaling the essential oils, I take it orally. And I just don't want to buy the regular supplements because I feel like mine is fresher. But you can. They're commercially prepared and they're fine. Many brands make it. I just like to make my own. There. This is a size 00 capsule, so you can see the size of that. Made another one here. And I'll make these up in advance. And I'll just put them in there with a desiccant that I pulled out of another vitamin bottle to keep it fresh. You can also make a bunch of capsules all at once. So what else can boswellia do? It can stimulate the thyroid. It contains glucosterones, which are known to support thyroid health and can stimulate the thyroid gland to produce more thyroid hormone. That's important. I've been asked if you can take it with my ThyroScript. That should be fine. Ask your doctor if you can take either supplements. I don't know what's right for you. Glucosterones improve metabolism, they lower triglycerides, and they support cardiovascular health. Boswellia also happens to contain this ingredient that was studied in 2013 in a clinical trial. It was a test tube trial, and they found that AKBA, which stands for acetyl keto beta boswellic acids, AKBA, that's why they call it that, works better in test tubes at killing ovarian cancer cells better than chemotherapy. That study's on PubMed, so that's pretty cool. They also found that ingredients in boswellia could help with bladder cancer. Again, a test tube study or animal study. These were not done in humans. Now, let's talk about myrrh real fast. This is the resin. These are both resins. This is frankincense and this is myrrh. And you don't eat these. These you can put over a charcoal burner to infuse your home. It's another way of doing this, but this is cooler. Okay, and myrrh has an essential oil which you can buy. You can also buy an herbal extract of myrrh, and that's great. I recommend myrrh for topical problems like wounds. You can make a compress using it, or you can apply it with a carrier oil or water, and it's great for your gums. It's important for your gums because it's a very strong antifungal, antibacterial. It's so strong that, according to ancient stories, the soldiers carried it into war with them to help prevent the spread of gangrene. So that's kind of cool. That's how potent it is and anti-everything. It goes by Commiphora Myrrh. That's the name of it. Okay, so that's what I have for you today on frankincense and myrrh. Please share this video and feel free to visit me at my website, suzycohen.com.